Hello! Sorry. Yeah. La 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 la. What's up, Internet? Elliot Evil here. Welcome back to more Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. Last time. We found out that we presented this in night. Yeah. We went there. It's awesome. Watch the last episode. What's a gamma? You remember this? That's what? It's one of those newfangled phones. This is an igniter. Oh, phone looks like this. It doesn't even have a screen. I guess not all phones have screens. But at least the handheld phones have screens. Before that, they would just dial up motors. Igniter? You need it's a lighter? Like a lighter? Yes, actually. I'm saying the switch is a remote. I am. This remote trigger for a igniter. What? Look, I'll show you. Yo! Mr. Jossie, you cease and desist from burning down this courtroom. Sorry, that was a bit more fire than I expected. My whiskers had caught on fire. Prosecutor Gavin let me repeat myself. This switch is a remote igniter trigger. Doesn't that suggest something to you? You're talking about what happened to me, aren't you? Ah, exactly. That night of the concert was on you so burst of flame. When your guitar caught fire in the middle of your performance. Wasn't that part of the stage show, though? Possibly Gavin was entirely unaware such a thing had been planned. And the guard that turned bound bird was valuable keepsake. That's right, he got in Virginia from Lamar. He said the sound was native before it burned, of course. Now it just kind of smokes. The better cigar, the better bird. Huh, boy. Yeah? Don't tell me you're trying to tie these two things together. Those the shooter's voice heard by Lamar, and the guitar suddenly catching on fire. I am. It's really simple when you think about it. It's the sound the shooter was at the crime scene. The shooter was wearing a headset. He ordered someone on stage to press the switch. The switch was pressed and the guitar caught on fire. Well, that does seem to make sense. The story about it's bugging me. Can't quite put my finger on it. Oh. Hello. I think I catch your drift. Really? It seems to be a simple thing. Switch! Ignite. Fire. Guitar. Boom. Hereford, don't destroy what little respect I have for you. I was expecting something a little more sensible. I guess I was wrong. What's this all about, Prosecutor Gavin? It's a simple story, makes no sense. Think, that night my guitar caught fire, yes. The cause may have been this indeed. However, the guitar caught fire during the second set. That's right, of course. The car caught fire during Lamar's song. Indeed, yet the shooting happened during the third set. Those two are completely unrelated. Yes, that must have been what's bugging me. The whole premise for this is faulty. See, his story makes no sense. Objection! Are you sure about that? What exactly do you need, Mr. Justice? Maybe it's not the premise for the nine accidents of the switch that's at fault. Maybe it's all premise for the entire case so far. What brothers is this, as they see? I'm glad you asked. I'd say the killing didn't take place in the third act. What's this? But Detective Evan Sky heard shots and found the body. What this happened in the third act? Objection! Gunshot rang out. And according to this testimony, Maki was in the dressing room at the time. Where are you going with this, Mr. Justice? Stay with me, Your Honor. He also told us in his testimony, meaning that the victim had already been shot. We all heard gunshots, but no one saw the shooting. This is insane. Just before the shooting took place, the shooter was held on the headset, telling someone to press the switch. Next moment, prosecutor Gavin guitar burst into flame. We know that a remote triggered igniter was inside the guitar. From all these facts, we can draw only one conclusion. The crime did not take place during the third act, but during the ballad performance. The second act! What? Order, order, order! That goes against the evidence. What does, Your Honor? This crime was carried out according to the lyrics of the song, yes? Yes, right, look! The boy starts to come after the fire. You're thinking about it the wrong way. Huh? Look! Why would the shooter craft the effect of the day to follow the lyrics anyway? It's an awful lot of trouble to go through, with little merit for the person doing it. Oh, I'm sure whoever had some reason. Yes, they did. A reason that made them advantageous to follow the lyrics. Saying the order was reversed on purpose. Reversed, Prosecutor Gavin. The camera followed the lyrics strictly, then yes. The shooter would have had to come after the guitar burst into flame. Yet therefore has raised another possibility. He's claiming that the bullet came not after, but just before the fire. Couldn't have put it better myself. We were only meant to think that the shooting came after the car had into flame. That was the criminal's objective. The guy followed the lyrics to a point, but that was the rules. Why else would the killer risk discovery by moving the body? That was the final touch to make us think he followed the lyrics all the way. It's the piece of resistance. Order, order, order! That will need this most unusual situation. It does. The killer changed the order of events to concede himself an alibi. In other words, the killer was someone who had an alibi for the first set, but not the second. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but sadly, it has. Let me tell you why your little fairy tale makes no sense at all. What? Oh, it sounds good. I give you that. You give us a reason why the killer Bubba followed the lyrics of my song. But I question your logic. For it's forth from the very beginning. Lord. Yes, a contradiction here, forehead. One I pointed out several times, no less. At the time of the crime, the small window at the crime scene was closed. How could Lamar have heard a voice through it? Oh. I know that you like to divert our attention from this critical fact, but you're basing your entire line of reason on a false premise. Right. Lamar Cecil is the entire case. The voice you heard, the shooter's voice. What if he couldn't hear that, pal? Look, what do we have? A man saying press the switch. At the crime scene, we have a switch, with actual remote trigger for a igniter. Last but not least, the guitars framing, possibly Gavin's framing guitar. I don't know why I keep saying possibly guitar. Great, now just imagine a guitar trying to prosecute. Ugh. It can't all be coincidence. How do I make it work? I see a more direct request is required. When the crime was scene was executed, immediately after the crime, that window was closed. Tells how Lamar heard the voice. A key voice, is he sure? Mr. Justice, can you speak this to the court? Okay, Justice, you got one thing to prove and one thing to... Lamar heard a voice, and she heard it during the second set. How was Lamar able to hear the voice? When the door was open, she had divine hearing. She was someone else. When we were investigating the scene, the window was closed. She would have no reason to close it had it been open either. It was impossible to hear the voice through that window. It's good to hear you making sense again. Oh, Morris, I'm afraid you might be a magician too. As I was saying, Lamar could not hear the voice through the window. So there can only be one explanation. She heard the voice on a location entirely! What's this? You do unusually so. I heard that I thought you had good sense when back on Stinky Chance. I never had good sense! I live with a weirdo with weird bears! Weird talking bears with superpowers! My day of life will never get weirder than this moment! I will never have good sense! Now I feed you and good sense. Stick to the different language. So I tell before you, her forest. Lamar clearly states that she heard the voice through that small window. There's only one small window I can see. Are you sure about that? Think about it. Is there another small window at the sea? There is? I know that look. He wants us to action. Very well. You can go on and hear the voice on another location. Let's just show us where this location was. Now I'll hear the voice on here. Yeah, here. Yeah, here. Take that! This is where Lamar heard that voice from. That's no small window. That's the oven! What did she tell us? She says she's a Virginian. Unfamiliar with our language. It's not a stretch to imagine she called this event a small window. Now you've done it. You've gone beyond ridiculous and into ludicrous. So Lamar was in this entry is just listening to this man's voice. That's the only logical explanation, yes. Logical! I do not think this word means what you think it means, boy. Okay, what about it is logical? It's only meant to say. Why would Lamar be in this venturous sister? How do you like what? No offense to her, of course. Actually, to that is simple, Prosecutor Gavin. Isn't it, Lamar? You have been listening to your discussion here, yes? Yes. I admit, it had me quite confused since yesterday. Yes, the small window was closed. But why does that mean that I could not hear through it? I fear my prosecutor might himself need an interpreter. The problem here is words. Lamar, this small window through which you heard the voice, was it up high on the ceiling wall, not low on the wall? Yes, it was up on the ceiling. What? Order, order, I will have order. Witness, you will clarify this statement to the court. Are you in fact saying that you were above the scene of the room? And that is where you heard the moment of crime? Yes, in fact I was. I am sorry, I now that you come to such an important point. Yes, well, why the heck are you up there? I really it's time for another test, though. I'm not sure I can't. I remind you, this is a murder trial. We will hear your testimony. Tell you why you witnessed the crime from above the scene of that room. Please. Well, looks like I'm on the right track. That's the good thing. The bad thing is Lamar herself. Witness testimony above the scene. Yes, I was above the scene when I heard the voice. I heard there was a small window there before. As the middle of my performance, I had no time to report what I had witnessed. As to why I was there, I cannot say. I am bound to secrecy on this matter. Secrecy? Oh, bound to secrecy? In my line of work, one has to many obligations to her. But you say you were in the middle of the performance. So did this happen during the second set? I did not witness the crime. You must understand. I only know what I heard. Yes, but you must tell us what you were doing in detail. That's what cross-examination is for. For it. Our mission in this course is to discern the truth. No allegation, no binding power. They hindered that mission. Very well. Mr. Justice, you may begin the cross-examination. What are you going to do, Apollo? What we do every night, Tuesday. Take over now. The second witness testimony. That doesn't sound as cool. I'm going to find out the truth. She was above that scene for the reason. I just had to get out here. Cross-examination above the ceiling. Ceiling, ceiling. I was in the middle of my performance. Hold it. So without word, you just let the third set start. I didn't care to close to the second set. There was still much to do. You could have invented this whole missile study. You only told us sooner. Yes, perhaps I could have. I see they point to badging the witness. What's done is done. Neither works differing when one is in the middle of performance. I lost my voice in the middle of the show and kept on singing, completely unaware. Singing without a voice, with all your own contradictions were so obvious. If only I get one more time. Pressure like this doesn't seem to get well. Still have to present something. I won't say if I don't know about this. I'm getting to the point where I don't remember as much on the game as I do. It's gonna take some hard-headed proof. But how do I prove it? Hold it! By a small win, you mean the event. I only remember I needed to be careful where I put my hands and feet. See the light coming through the window, of course. The event grade continue, certainly. So I was walking very carefully when I heard the gunshots. I crouched and listened. That is where I heard his voice come from the room. Durant's voice. Something terrible happened, yeah? No? No? That's why I say. Ba ba cha ba da cha ba ba bam. Yeah, I like this loading screen. It's just so cool. also down. Hold it! You had the gunshot during the second set during your performance. You're quite sure? Yes. Why would I lie about the time? Why didn't you tell her this yesterday? No one asked me. I thought you all knew. I told you Marty was not killed. I told you this many times. Hey you! Hey you! That's me. Yes, you did. But you never told us why. I'm sorry. It was not even to speak of it. Unreally. She's not talking about what do we do? We just have to prove ourselves. This dark is silent, she won't talk. Why she will, until she has to admit it. How are you gonna do that? She was singing on stage on Paul. Singing too? Yes, she could. Got a feeling as to why too. Me, I got the evidence to prove it. Now I present the videotape. Yeah! I knew I had to present the videotape somewhere. Oh God, there goes my voice. Lamar, 260 told, the reason for your presence aboard that scene is quite clear. Especially when you consider what happened during your performance. What happened? Yes, it's all right here on this video. Around yourself, around me, and now through the air I fly. Oh, burning on in my heart fire, my heart away, all away. Like a bullet of the fire, take my life away, all away. Guitar, together to the sky. As we can see, Lamar was clearly not on stage for the entire performance. Who is suddenly seeing so realistic? Lamar is key to your action fantasy, let alone teleportation. So the only explanation is that she was hidden from view. And during that time, she moved to the forward. Apollo! What? Trucy. It's not nice to reveal a magician's secrets, and it's against the rules. Well, fudge the rules. But I'm a lawyer. I'm not supposed to be nice. I'm supposed to be flipping evil. It's all very fascinating. But how is it possible? There is only a few seconds between when she disappears and reappears. You couldn't have moved that fast. Is something wrong, Potter Gavin? This was his concert, his show. He knows how the illusion was performed. Aha! He's just realizing it's a lunar site. Oh. Let's look at the cross-section diagram again. Here we can trace a route through the ceiling. It goes on stage, through the backstage, to the rear of the form. Called that Lamar's testimony for yesterday. I was on my way to the stage from the back to the backstage agency. There was something like a window there. That's how I was told. She went from the stage to the backstage agency. I put the description of this roof above the ceiling. Lamar knew of this because of her part in the illusion. But she wasn't the only one who knew. What? Just now in the lobby, Marcy showed me something. I know if everything bent, I can leave stage and backstage. He said that. Oh, were you not in the form, Dr. Gabbard? I knew about the Fantasy Act, of course. Yeah, I had no idea of the route that would be used. Why didn't that magician tell me? Magician only reveals details of the acts on a need-to-know basis. The bread and butter of the magician's life, you know. This is why he's bound Lamar to secrecy. Well, Lamar, I am impressed, Mr. Attorney. Archie was right about you. So, what does this mean? Are you saying you used this route above the ceiling? I did. Well, that's that, but I'm still a little confused. Why is that, Your Honor? As I said before, there was very little time between when she disappeared and when she reappeared. 20 seconds tops. How could she move so that? Says he started to hear the shooter's voice. That's a good question. Nice question, Judge. Can the witness explain this to the court? Cannot. Very well, Mr. Justice. Yes, it's all up to you. Do your thing. What thing, Your Honor? Can you be more specific? Neither state how Lamar was able to tell all that she did. Oh, I'm throwing your case out with the backwater. Why do I get picked up? It's Lamar who isn't going along with the program here. Come on, we only got a couple minutes. As I stated before, I am not at liberty to speak of the looting that night in detail. Then you just have to tell us what you can. We heard your testimony on this. Mr. Justice, you'll be charged with writing the truth out there. Yes, if you would, please. Alright. I feel like a student before finals. And I must study. Good luck, Apollo! I hate studying. With this testimony, the big illusion. I followed the route exactly as I was instructed. There's a magic exit in the backseat where Stateham makes it. From there, one can enter the forum on the opposite side of the state. The plan was need to move there in 2 minutes. I was on my way when I heard the voice. 2 minutes? 2 minutes, you say? The mystery deepens. I suppose there's too much to hope that the judge would come up with something. As does my curiosity. Take it away, Mr. Justice. Right, Your Honor. For us to fight the constitutive team of what I was saying, and what we could see plainly in the video. I figured already. A magician after all. Well, tell me. Not a chance. I got me to know the magician's secrets. Come on. Hey, you're supposed to be on my side here. Cross-examination, the big illusion. I hate my life. See you guys next time.